Section 13 of the Companies Act deals with the alteration of memorandum. Definition: Section 13 deals with the alteration of memorandum of associations of a company. A company may alter its memorandum by passing a special resolutions complying with the prescribed procedure under the Act. Meaning of alteration of MOA. Alteration means changing any clause of the memorandum, such as name clause, registered office clause, objective clause, liability clause, capital clause subject to section 61, and subscriptions clause. Subsections of the 13, section 13. First one is section 13 subsection 1, general power of to alteration MOA. A company may alter the provisions of the memorandum by passing a special resolutions and following the prescribed procedures. Key point is if you want to change any clause in the MOA, you have to pass the special resolutions. Section 13 clause 2. Subsection 2, change of name. A company can change its name only with the approval of the central government. Exceptions: no central government approval is required when the only change is ad- addition to private or deletion to private due to conversion of the one class of company into another. Section 13, subsection 3, phrase certificate of incorporation. ROC enters the new name in its register. ROC issues a phrase certificate of incorporation. Change become effective only from the date of phrase certificate. Section 13, clause subsection 4, change of registered office from one state to another. Alteration of MOA relating to shifting of registered office from one state to another requires approval of the central government. Section 13, subsection 5, protections of creditors. Before granting approval, the central government must ensure consent of creditors, consent of debenture holders, adequate provisions for payment of debt and liabilities. Section 13, subsection 6, filing with ROC. After obtaining approval, a company must file the orders with ROC. ROC registers the alterations and issues confirmation. Section 13, subsection 7, effectiveness of changes. The change of registered office become effective from the date of registered by ROC. Section 13, subsection 8, alteration of objective clause. A company that has raised money from the public through a prospectus and still has unutilized funds can change its objectives only after passing a special resolutions, publishing details of the resolutions, and providing justifications for changes. Section 13, subsection 10 of the Companies Act. ROC shall register alterations and certificate compliance as prescribed under the company's incorporation's rule. Section 13, subsection 11, company limited by guarantee. Any alterations given a non-member the right to participate in divisible profits is void. Features of the Section 13. Flexibility allows companies to modify their MOA according to change of business needs. Special resolutions required. Shareholders must approve the alterations through a special resolutions. Regulatory control. Certain alterations requires approval from central government. Creditors protections. Investors of creditors and eventual holders are safeguarded. Transparency. Disclosure requirements ensure shareholders and stakeholders remain informed. Advantage of Section 13. Business expansions. Company can change its objective to enter a new business activities. Change in name allow rebranding and improvement of market image. Operational convenience. Registered office can shift from better business opportunities, better capital structure. MOA can be altered to support future growth and restructuring. Legal framework providing a structured process for making changes. Disadvantage of the Section 13: lengthy procedure. Several approvals and files may be required. Compliance cost, professional fees and filing charges increase costs. Government approves certain alterations cannot be made freely. Time consuming. Name change and interstate office shifting may take considerable time. Documents burden. Numbers, forms, resolutions, and filing must be maintained. The key takeaway from these sections is Section 13 ensures flexibility with the accountability balance, balancing business needs with the legal compliance and stakeholders protections.